Well, good morning, good people. Welcome to Joffy's VIP room. I'm your host, of course, Joffy. James, call me what you like. And of course, I'm just for the occasion. Anyways, still in the process of moving. That's why I don't have my lavish decorations. But it's all good. We still gonna talk to you about some news, breaking news, and everything. So what we're gonna get into real quick is what is hot right now. Woo, man. I feel for these people. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. We all know what's going on. We hear bits and pieces, but some people followed it more than I did. I didn't really follow it as much, so we're going to get into that real quick. That's what we're going to talk about. Bear with me. It is a bit to unpack. Then I'll give my thoughts after I read this little article here that I found on the. What is this article? I think what I'll do is I'll post the link to it later on after I finish this so you guys can check it out for yourself. So, let's go ahead and talk about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Boy, this celebrity marriages. So, try to read it as quickly as possible. Try to keep up or rewind back to hear all of it if you're that deep into it. I'll try to speed through some of it. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. After Johnny Depp lost his high-profile case against the publisher of the Sun newspaper over a 2018 article that described him as a wife beater, the actor announced that he has been asked to resign from the upcoming Fantastic Beasts 3. Let me see, make sure. Okay, got that so far. The studio, Warner Brothers, said that they will recast his role of Grindelwald before the film is released in 2022. Who is a rumor going around saying that Matt Nicholson, very good actor, is going to be replacing Johnny Depp's character. So that's that. Um, let's continue. Depp has vehemently denied the claims of abuse, but on Monday, Justice Nicole said that Depp's lawsuit could not succeed because the Sun's lawyers had proved that the newspaper reported was substantially true. Depp had previously been in relationships with Winona Ryder from 1989 to 1993, Kate Moss, 94 to 98, Vanessa Paradis, 98 to 2012, but he struck up a relationship with Heard soon after meeting her on the set of 2009's The Rum Diary. Meanwhile, Heard was in a relationship with photographer and painter Tessa Van Ree for 4 years from '08 to 2012. Here's a complete timeline of their tumultuous relationship. We'll try to trim it down a little bit because, hey, it's a lot. So, on the set of The Rum Diary, Depp starred as Paul Kemp, a journalist who takes a job in Puerto Rico in The Rum Diary. Based off Hunter S. Thompson's book of the same name, Thompson was Depp's real-life friend and idol. That's pretty cool. Heard played Chenault, I'm butchering that name, a woman engaged to another man who Kemp is immediately smitten with as soon as he sees her. Ain't that something? Okay, so Heard told Vogue in 2011, working with Johnny was torture. It was better than I ever imagined, which is really saying something. Wow, really? Depp and Heard were dating by early 2012. And of course, in the court's filing, Heard wrote that she and Depp had been dating around the end of 2011 or the start of 2012. It was also in 2012 that Depp and longtime partner Paradis publicly announced their separation. After 14 years of dating, Depp had 2 children with Paradis, Lily Rose, born in '99, and John Christopher in '02. Heard split with partner Tasha Van Ree at the same time. USA Today reported that Heard was arrested in '09 on a charge of physically assaulting then girlfriend Van Ree at Seattle Tacoma International Airport in Washington. The two got into a disagreement after Heard allegedly grabbed and hit Van Ree's arm. Whoa. All charges were dropped, however, with Van Ree herself saying that Heard was wrongfully accused by cops of misinterpreting an over-sensationalized incident. 2014, Heard was spotted wearing an engagement ring that Depp and Heard were engaged after the picture emerged of the actress wearing an ornate engagement ring. Oh, isn't that thing pretty? Anyways, Depp himself seemed to confirm the engagement in a video. We won't get past that. They had a private ceremony in 2015. After several years of dating, Depp and Heard married a very private ceremony in their home in LA. People reporting photos. Later in 2015, Depp and Heard breached Australia's biosecurity laws after they failed to declare their dogs Yorkshire Terriers when they were nobody worried about that. Care about them dogs. In 2016, I like dogs. We just trying to get to the meat of it. Her 2000 May 23rd, 2016, Heard filed for divorce from Depp and also obtained a temporary restraining order against the Oscar-nominated actor. She alleged that Depp had physically abused her during their relationship and said it was usually while under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Okay. Let's see. Let's keep reading. Divorce had the incident recently taken place. Depp threw his phone at her. Oh, he threw his phone at her. Leave her with a bruised face. Dang. Boy, straight up. Oh, okay. However, police spokesman told people that an investigation into the domestic incident radio call found that no crime had taken place. Depp denied these accusations and through his representative said Heard was attempting to secure a premature financial resolution by alleging abuse. Ooh. It was a $7 million settlement was reached out of court on August 16th, 2016. Let's get through some of this. She withdrew her request for domestic violence restraining order. She also rescinded her spousal support request of $50,000 a month. Goodness gracious. Depp Heard also released a joint statement saying our relationship was intensely passionate and at times volatile, but always bound by love. Neither party has made false accusations for financial gain. Hmm. There was no potential physical emotional harm. Heard received $7 million from the divorce, but donated it to charity. She would receive $7 million from received $7 million from the divorce, but donated it to charity, according to people. Okay, 2017, the divorce was finalized. Depp and Heard's divorce was finalized a year after Heard filed. Heard kept the dogs. Who kept them damn dogs? 2015 scandal. Johnny Depp has his own private island. I want my own private island. Sound kind of dope. You and your friends about that barbecuing and everything. Just some nice drink. Don't mind me. I'm sorry. So let's speed this up. We're almost at the end. Let's see. Okay, she went through. 2019, Depp sued Heard for $50 million of defamation over the Walpole Island. Look at that. The lawyer said, "Okay, under that." Heard that. Okay. Let's go ahead and this 2020 phone records were released, which Heard admitted to hitting Depp. What 2020 phone recordings were released, in which Heard admitted to hitting Depp. January phone recordings obtained by Daily Mail were released. And in these recordings, Heard admitted to hitting Depp. Heard is heard saying, "I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched. I don't know what the motion of my actual hand was, but you're fine. I did not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was hitting you." We're about to be finishing a little bit. Meanwhile, Depp said in the recording, "I left last night. Honestly, I swear to you, because I just didn't take the idea of more physicality, more physical abuse on each other. Because had we continued it wouldn't have gotten effing bad. And baby, I told you this once. I'm scared to death. We are a effing crime scene right now." Depp continued. Heard replied, "I can't promise you I won't get physical again. God, if I effing sometimes get so mad, I lose it." Hmm. July 7th, 2020, the three week liberal trial began. Depp fought news group.